Darkrai05, and I bring you a walkthrough of blind let's play actually of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. This is not the 3DS version, this is just the N64 version. Also, I apologize, and if you can see reflections of stuff in the background, I kinda can't do anything about that. Just because of the position of where my TV is and the quality is probably not all that great. I'll see what I can do about that. Anyway, this is a almost blind let's play. The only thing that is not blind about it is the beginning, and that's only because I know for a fact the very beginning has not been changed at all. It's the only way I know. In the dark, deep forest of Hyrule, long as I served as the guardian spirit, I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. Before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. Youth whose destiny is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Hello, Deer05, wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Deer05, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Alright, so now we have control over Link. The A button will, while running, will allow us to somersault. The rest of the buttons do not do anything yet. Obviously, control stick moves. That's a staple in just about any game, period. My cat is standing right there. I hope she doesn't nudge the camera. Anyway, here we have the introduction of Saria. Yahoo! Hi, D-Rose05. Alright, so ladder controls are simple. Up obviously moves up, down obviously moves down, and A just lets go of the ladder altogether. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, D-Rose05. Well, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri D-Rose05. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Alright, so you may think, okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and head to the place where Navi came from, right? Right over here. Well, not quite. This guy's gonna be blocking our way. We can't get past him. Talk to him. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're gonna help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Okay, so we have to get a sword and shield. Luckily, these are not that hard to get at all. She's just going to demonstrate L targeting. And then Navi, the most annoying character in this whole game, will constantly be saying that to you in dungeons. Hey, listen! Maybe even out of dungeons. Okay, so, as you can see, the Deku Shield is right here for 40 rupees. How many do we have? 0. So, we can't buy anything yet. So, but, what we need to do is find some rupees around town. You can find, like, actually you can get an infinite number of them here, but yeah, I'm just going to show you the various places where you can find them. First of all, it's right back here. There's 5 rupees right back here. And then when you walk across these, every time you go inside, in and out of a building and walk across these, you get 5 rupees, like, no matter what. By the way, that was a blue rupee that showed up above our head. They give you 5 rupees, whereas like these green rupees over here only give you 1. So let's see, the next one, although actually there's a lot of them, you can get them in just about any order you want, but the next 5 rupees are up here, across the bridge. Be careful, take your time. Don't bother talking to her. There's really no point. My cat is on top of my dresser. I really hope she doesn't decide to get in front of the TV. Alright, in here we have a blue rupee, a green rupee, another blue rupee, and if I can open this chest, here we go, a recovery heart. Life energy is recovered. Yes, we'll recover one of the hearts you see on the top of the screen. We only have 3 now, and I don't think there's anything that even could have hurt us at this point, so that was kind of redundant, but let's see, let me try to remember. First off, let's just go ahead and get 5 more rupees from over here. Okay, now you want to head upward. We're gonna, actually, this is, you actually pretty much need to get the sword first. Well, I mean, you don't really need to, but it's a good idea to get the sword first. Hold on a second. Daggone cat's chewing on something. Alright. Yeah, you can hear the rumbling sound. Well, see, just wait a second. Yep. It just goes in a square. Right there, the same square every time. What you want to do is wait for it to go in there and just follow it in. And in here we have another 5 rupees, so we're good to go get that Deku shield whenever we want to. But the sword is right here, so we might as well go on and get it. And here we have it, the Kokiri sword. It's a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Well, you can do that if you want, but I've played this, the original Ocarina of Time so many times. So that's what you do. You go to your pause menu. L moves it this way. R moves it that way. I'll get into what the rest of these screens do later, but for now this is your equipment subscreen. Whenever you get a new piece of equipment, like a shield or a sword or boots or tunic, you have to go in here to equip it. There's actually a temple where you have to like constantly equip and unequip a specific item that I'm not going to get into what it is, but we will cover it obviously. And it was annoying as crap in the original Ocarina of Time. God, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like in Master Quest. Oh god. So anyway, I'm going to give you, I guess while we're waiting, I'm going to give you a little history about this game. This game originally was going to come out as an expansion to the original Ocarina of Time on something called the N64DD, probably standing for dual disc or something like that. And but since that was such a commercial failure in Japan, that never came to the US. So what they finally did was they finally brought Master Quest to a GameCube game. It was a double, sort of a double game disc. And basically what the disc was like an N64 emulator for GameCube. And it emulated the original Ocarina of Time and the Master Quest version. So yeah, that's how they finally brought it here. It's actually not... Oh, I haven't equipped my shield. But yeah, it's actually not 100% confirmed that this Master Quest that came out for the GameCube is the exact same as the Master Quest that came out for the was going to come out for the N64. So it's also believed it's more than likely it's the same thing. And then they have the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time that came out just recently, and it was also compiled with Master Quest. Once you beat the original, the normal game, you unlock Master Quest as a choice. Whenever you start a new file, you can pick regular game or Master Quest. And in that one, in that Master Quest, all of the maps are flipped, left mirrored, basically. Got mirrored. How much time am I running on for? I don't even know. Oh well. Okay then. Let's get going. But yeah, the mirroring of the maps in 3DS Ocarina of Time's Master Quest similar to what they did for Twilight Princess, and I'll get into that a little bit later after I introduce the Deku Sticks. The Deku Sticks is a item you can set to one of your C buttons. I'll get into how you do that in just a second. You can set it to a C button and swing it with that C button. You want to put it away, stand still and press A, or you can just press B to pull out your sword. You can carry up to 10 of them. These are withered Deku Babas. Navi just calls them Deku Babas. But so anyway, I'm going to show you how to equip these. Alright, there you go. So anyway, what they did for Twilight Princess, Legends of the Twilight Princess, was it originally came out for GameCube, and Link has always been left-handed normally. But when they came out with the Wii version, they realized that most people, even left-handed people, held the Wii remote with the right hand. So since the Wii remote controls the sword, they switched Link to right-handed, and for some reason, and I don't know why, I think this was unnecessary, but they flipped all the maps around to match Link's mirroredness. Yeah, so anyway, Great Deku Tree, I'm back. We're about to have a cutscene here. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Dear I-05, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, the vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Dear I-05, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Then enter brave Dear I-05, and thou too, Navi. Navi the Fae. Thou must aid Dear I-05. And Dear I-05, when Navi speaks, you see up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Okay, so I think that this is going to be it for this video. I'm gonna keep recording, but I'll probably like split the video in two here in editing. So anyway, make sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and whatever else. And spread the word to your friends, and I will see you guys next time.